Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm in Iceland. Like not right now, like as I'm filming this, but as this video goes live on my channel, I am in Iceland on vacation. And I'd actually filmed a video that I wanted to put up while I was away. And I went over the footage and everything, and I was like not super happy with it. So I thought, you know what, let's refilm that when you get back and you can share that another week. So I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you guys for this week, and this is Mr. Starbuck, my dog. He is standing on my lap right now because he said he wanted to film the video with me, and I told him it was okay. So Mr. Starbuck is going to be my co-host for today's video. So anyway, I was thinking about what I could share with you guys today, and I was thinking that lots of you have been asking about, how I'm using my, my disc bound planners or my 6-ring binders now that I'm in the Charmed Life Master Planner, like full-time as my planner. So yes, this is my full-time planner. Let's hold it over here so we don't block Mr. Starbuck. And I'm doing all of my planning in here in terms of like my brain dumps, brainstorming and generating ideas, mapping out my project plans, and then of course making my plans and like managing my time on a day-to-day, like weekly, monthly basis, all in here. And I've absolutely been loving it. I've been so happy with that. But of course, like any good planner addict, I still have tons of other, binders and systems that I just sort of have on hand. Now, I don't use obviously every single one of the binders I own. Like it just wouldn't be feasible. But we're gonna sit him down for now. Okay, you good there? I'll just situate you on my arm. Okay. So it wouldn't be feasible for me to use every single one of my binders because I do have a lot of them, but I do use some of them still. And I wanted to show you a binder, and actually 2 binders that I recently got that were actually one of you out there, thank you very much, sent me an email with a link because you thought I would like this planner, and you were right. So I've actually been using this, and I say planner, but I mean binder, okay? So I've been using this binder as a supplement to my everyday organization system, right? So this is my planner. This is where plans get done. But just like everybody, I guess, in the world, right? Like I have more needs than just for planning on a day-to-day basis. I also take a lot of notes. I outline a lot of ideas. A lot of times when I'm coming up with content, I will outline it, in like notebooks and things like that. So I want to show you this new binder that I'm using that is super inexpensive and super gorgeous. Okay, you guys ready for this? Dun 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 dun! Oh my gosh, you guys, do you see this? So this is like an A5 iridescent 6-ring binder, and this one is equivalent of Filofax A5, and I actually bought the Filofax personal size version as well, and I got these off of Amazon, you guys. They were so inexpensive, so I'm going to leave you guys a link down below for the personal size iridescent one and the A5. Okay, so this is like beautiful unicorn planner. Okay, so how am I using this? Like, what am I using it for? Am I using it for planning? No, not really. Am I using it for working and organizing information? Yes, because I think that that's one of the great things about any sort of binder system, whether it's, the disc bound system or like a 6-ring binder system like a Filofax or KikiK or this sort of name brand that came from Amazon. The great thing is that they're just great ways to organize information. And if you've seen any of my other organizational videos, you know that not only do I tend to use a planner, right? But I like to also have a notebook and a 43 folders system. So if you are not familiar with the 43 folder system, and is this from the planner? Yes, that was from the planner, that light on my face. If you're not familiar with the 43 folder system, I will leave it a few videos about it linked down below. I've done a few videos about this system before, but it's essentially an organization system for like paperwork and like notes and things like that. So it's just basically a system that you can use to organize information for like almost like future planning, right? So like let's say you get, I don't know, like a notice in the mail, right, for your car to get a registration renewal, right? a lot of times we get those a few months before they're actually due. And it doesn't mean that you're going to like get it and then run out and go get your car inspected and like renew your, registration, whatever, the case may be for your state or locality or whatnot. But a lot of times I just kind of hold on to that information and file it away so I can go, act on it when it's like closer to the time that I need to like register, renew my registration. I hope that makes sense. So the 43 folder system is a great way to organize information to act on in the future because the 43 folders themselves represent one for each of the 12 months of the year, and then one for every day of a month, so 1 to 31. Obviously, not every month has 31 days in it, but that's the maximum number that you could have in a month. So I use this 43 folder system as like a rotating filing cabinet, we'll say, that sits on my desk, as opposed to like having a filing cabinet that might be big and bulky, because I don't have that much paperwork that I need to organize, but it is nice to have a place to tuck information, maybe like plans that I want to work on in the future that really don't need my attention right now. I can put them into the system and it is like a portable filing cabinet. So inside of this binder is, if you can see the tabs here in the back, not all of my 43 folders. I actually just put the monthly folders in here because I really don't use the daily pages as often as you might think you'd want to. I'm really good about just putting things in the monthly folders and I'll hold this like this so you guys can see it. Okay. There we go. So I'm really good about putting things into the monthly folders and then just going through those and like making a note in my planner or, acting on them appropriately. I really didn't see that I needed the 1 through 31 anymore. So I have this set up in the back of this planner, right? So here's May. We're in May right now. Next will come June. You can see some stuff in there. July, August, September, so on and so forth, right? So I have my 43 folders in the back of this. Let's see what else is in here. In the front of this, I have stickers, right? So I actually, if you guys know, I design like stickers for myself, and I have, what's it called? A silhouette portrait, one of those sticker cutting devices. So I do have like some of my own like sticker designs that I just make for myself to use in my planner. So I have a bunch of those sheets, and so I just, punch them and put them into the 6-ring binder. And actually, if you can kind of see here, some of these were also in like a disc bound system before, like I was keeping them in a disc bound, but I repunched them for 6-ring and they're in here. I also have a folder that has, I'm getting some wicked glare here. Okay, so I've got a folder in here that just has some other bits and bobs. And then, and I really can't show you too much of this, so I'm just going to open to a blank spot. Then I also have a bunch of different notebook paper that's been punched or was from like other Filofaxes that I use as a place to keep notes and basically like do work in here, right? So like if let's say I'm coming up with a course, right? I recently put together a digital course for the master planner called the Master Planning Masterclass. So my ideas for that class, I outlined, right? I had to outline them somewhere. I outlined them in this notebook, right? So it was planned out in the planner itself, but then like actually executing on the work, I wrote it out in my notebook, and some stuff I was able to do digitally on the computer, right? So that's just the way that I work and, my sort of workflow. But I also have, a section for notes and stuff in here as well. So that is an example of how I use like binder systems now that I'm in like a bound planner. So, I do have some other disc bound notebooks that literally just have like notebook pages in them, right? And I just maybe sometimes put notes in there if I want to, but for the most part, this beautiful unicorn iridescent sort of see-through binder has been sort of like my organization accompaniment to my planner. So remember, if you are someone who, switches out of planner systems, or if you have more than one binder, or you're someone who, wants to pick up something like the master planner to plan in, that doesn't mean that you're going to stop using your 6-ring binders or your disc bounds. There's still tons of different ways that you can use binders. And I really feel like I want to get into the habit of like setting more things up in these binder systems because they can be such a great way to like organize information. Like I really need to put together like a household binder or something like that just for like extra organization stuff. But if I do that, of course, I'll make a video. But right now I don't have one of those made. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you. And I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. And if you like this beautiful, inexpensive planner or the little mini version, I will absolutely make sure to have the links to these down below. Something that I wanted to make sure I reminded you about before I left this video is that you have about a week left to purchase the Charm Life Master Planner and get that master planning masterclass for free. So I do have a bonus PDF personalization guide that comes with this master planner. If you go to the website that I have linked down below, which is yourmasterplanner.com, if you go there, you can put your information in, your order information from Amazon where you purchase the planner, and you will be emailed the personalization guide. And when the course goes live on June 1st, you will get a link to access that. And then after that, after June 1st, the master planning masterclass is actually going up for sale in my shop. But for the people who purchase the planner, before then, you can absolutely go ahead and get that as a bonus for your purchase before June 1st. So definitely go ahead and purchase the planner. And, then you can take the information, go to yourmasterplanner.com, enter your information for your purchase, and then get sent the free personalization guide and the class when that goes up live. So that is everything I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I'm sorry for this video not being like the best quality, but like I said, I'm pretty busy like getting ready to go to Iceland and literally leaving tomorrow. So I was just not going to be able to like film like a traditional sit down video, but I hope that you enjoyed hearing about this beautiful planner, how I use, other binders to organize information outside of using my master planner, right? So yeah, these go so well together. Look how beautiful. So if you have any other tips or suggestions to share with the community on how you could utilize a binder system, if you, switch out of the planner and have an extra one, or if you go to a bound version of a planner and have some extra disc bounds or 6-ring binders, definitely leave those suggestions for how to use them down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you are following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat for more of the behind the scenes of my productivity, life, and business, and perhaps for a little bit of, behind the scenes on my Iceland trip. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be sharing on Instagram while I'm there, but if I can, I absolutely will. So if you want to like check some of that out, definitely follow me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat. And of course, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, Starbuck, you want to say goodbye with mommy? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, charmed ones. So I'll see you guys next week when I get back from my trip. Bye.